Morning guys, we're at my brother's house at the weekend again. We're going to do some more stuff in the man cave. So Adam was here the other day with me. I have put this on another video, but you'll see. Sockets are all on. We just got the Ethernet ports to do. Well, I'm not doing them, he's doing them. You saw the panels, so he's happy with how bright they are. So what we're doing, we've got the legs, we're going to do framework. So I've got the laser out, 29 inches. So normal desk height, going to frame around with some CLS all the way across to sort of where that's ending. It's just going to be a butt joint because I don't have a router and I can't be bothered to do it either, so that's also that. So we'll get the laser out, I'll just run it in stages, put some filming on in the background, but also tune in till the end because I'm going to give my brother his Christmas present early, and it's funny, sad, but also extremely big-headed at the same time, so you have to wait and see. While I'm thinking about it as well, I'm not copy Chris, I'm not copy Dan, I bought a head cam, but it's head cam 2.0, which also it clips to the peak of my hat. So I'm going to use it for a little bit while I'm doing the woodwork and the framework around there, literally just to see how good it is, so I'll get it on now. Sweet, bro. Right. Try not to bounce too much. Right, so we've got the laser out, done some marks on the walls. Presume you lot can see. Hang on. Let me make sure it's pointing in the right direction. Yep. So we're just going to do a permanent pencil line across our markings. So after this, so imagine this level here is going to be the CLS, that's just going to bolt straight to this, so that is going to be the bottom of our worktop line. So that'll rest on here, we're going to put some angle brackets underneath, and then there's going to be one here as well. Whoops. Oh, can you turn the laser back on over there please? Just so obviously where the return is coming out 600, I'll put a 45 angle on it underneath. There. So obviously, I don't know if you can see it over there, obviously the worktop's going to cost about 600 there, then plus the 3 meters on top. I just need a rough. Where's about 3.6? Okay, tap. Bear with me, it's going to go a little bit below the line to match up with this side. Wonderfully. Right, so I'm just going to make the length of CLS for the worktop to rest on. Handsaw. Oh, drop my sharpener at the end.
My collection of saws.
Your collection of saws? Why has this got my name on it? Right. That's done. Your worktop's going to be 600, so I'll knock it down so that's not too far near the edge. Okay. I could use my chop saw, but I can't be asked to carry it around the house. I could get you to do it. Right, my brother just asked me why it's on the angle. So that there, so this is going to sit to the wall because that's going to be next to the worktop's going to finish here. So you won't see a butt edge. So it'll be a smooth edge. Oh. So that's going to be our first bit that returns on this wall. So I might as well get this screwed up, cut, and then we'll measure out the next bit. So that's going to sit on there. So I'll get these 2 holes drilled, marksman, and then we'll just SDS out. So it's going to sit flat on the wall, marksman. Yeah, I do. Red plugs, the screws please. And chuckers my impact as well please.
Oh, what?
And my impact driver.
Oh.
Right, I'm just pushing the raw plugs into the actual brick instead of the plasterboard because we want the brick to take the weight. And this also doubles up as a hammer. Right, just bang that one in. Yep, it's within the lines. Hey, it's not my house. Joking, I'm joking. Right, so measurement now. I think what I might do is we'll do a full length CLS there so we can just butt that and then I'll just get the measurement so we can slice that in there. What I do with these bits is just try and get rid of the little burrs the other side, because if you use the marksman, let me show you on this one. If they close back up once you've drilled, you barely get any chalk going through or any lines, so just try and clear them out. That measure there, 238. Right, so that bit's been cut. Obviously I put the electrics in so I know we've got cables going all the way up and across here. So with this one, I'm going to do one across on the angle to join to the other wood. That comes down and then across, so I know I can do one here. Put the data, so that'll go across there. I know I can go here. So then I'll make my measurements in the middle. We're all in now, that's nice and square. I've had to use a few bigger screws on a few bits where it hasn't bit properly. So last bit here, bring it to your marks there. So, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to bring, because we've only got worktop to do that, up to here. We can at some point extend it across, but you don't really want to, do you?
No, a bit more space at the end.
So I'll do a chamfer point on that bit. Same again, and grab us the tape please. See my beautiful face again. Done, 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 done. So I'm going to get measurement from that wall to that wall. That's going to be our first cut. Cut that back. What you want to do, when you cut worktop, turn it upside down so you don't actually splinter the veneer of the worktop on top. So if you cut it the other way, as the saw's pulling up, it chips the top of the worktop. So always cut down. So we'll get this measurement, get that cut, get that in, and then we'll have a go with this one. So we've done my pencil line now, sorry about the flickering. The wall is ever so slightly out on the side, so measurement's a bit longer here than it is the back end. We're going to be cutting on the cut edge upside down. Got our PPE ready, wherever I've put it all, it's all here. So what I'll be doing is clamping down my 6 foot level here. Take a measurement from the edge of my blade to the edge of that. So I'm trying to do this one-handed. So it's 36 mil. So if I put my spirit level 36 mil further this way, clamp it down, and I'm going to get a perfectly straight edge. then. Right. Put your end on. Yeah. So that's in now. It was a little bit bowed because it's a thinner one, because we didn't want it to look like a kitchen worktop completely. Put some little brackets in, just to hold that in place there and there. So now, obviously, if it was a kitchen worktop, I've routed a few out before, which I'm doing in my brother's kitchen. You would have the special jig, so that would butt up to that, but we're not doing it here because it is just the office. So we've got corner joint, so that will just sit on there, and then the worktop will just butt to it. So we're just going to bring the full length in now, bring a leg in as well, just to support the corner, and then we'll see what that looks like. So what we've got also is these legs. They're just a table leg, B&Q jobby, nothing special, but we wanted it in black to look a bit nicer. This will go under there, half and half, support that joint out here. There's going to be another one there. We have got 3, so we might end up putting one in the middle as well, just because there's going to be a couple of 3D printers on here. That's about it really, weight wise, but we'd rather than both, because obviously we can support this both sides. This one, it's only going to be, you know, just the back with the legs. So I'm going to measure that out, screw that in place, get it level so it is square to the wall, and my brother's just going to get that one the same height, so when we bring it in we can just put it straight in place. Sweet, bruh.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yeah? Right, it's got that leg in, that leg's in and screwed. Now we've just measured centre, so that's going to go up to support it. So I was hoping we can get away with it, but because the worktop is thinner, obviously there's less strength in it, so I'm going to put that one in. Oh, what happened? Did I get you? Did I get you?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Right in the beanbag?
I mean, nads.
Right, I haven't really filmed anything for a second. That's done. I'll run through all this in a minute. So this is the part of the man cave where we've had to run all this. So 6 of these come from that point, and then 2 is run to the far side of the house, literally the far side of the house, for connected onto the Wi-Fi. So that's then going to become the main point. Then this is going to become the your main internet in. Is that correct?
Switch in.
Switch in, and then that's obviously going to run out. So we're going to run one more of these into the lounge for a Wi-Fi hotspot point that sits on the ceiling. So I went. I'll show you. So that's run up and across, goes across, and that's the 2 that go that way. So we need to take one more across into that loft, which will then go into that lounge. Right, for now the man cave is finished. So I know it was a bit of a strange video, not exactly electrical, but nice to do different things. So that's all in now. I'm actually really happy, and there's loads of space to work around. So he'll have his PC over there. We'll have a few 3D printers up on here. There's big things coming, by the way, with the 3D printers, but I'm not going to say anything about that yet. Clean everything down. Hang on, let me just hide this for now. Brought that down with some trunking, just corked in and around up there. So we put the patch panel in. We've wired in the main things that we need to for the AP, which is the access point, which is like the wireless internet that's on the ceiling. Yeah, so I'll just get my brother now so he can see his Christmas present. Al? Yeah, come borrow a sec.
So,
Your Christmas present's on the wall.
oh. You are obnoxious.
Right, so obviously this is just a joke. My brother is very proud of me for all the stuff on YouTube and everything else that goes along with it, but at the same time, I knew it would be absolutely hilarious, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hilarious. So that's going to be forever to be there now. Big shout out to the vinyl guys, by the way, because I'll put a link below in the description. But again, a bit of a short notice for it. Just saying, can you do this as soon as possible, please? And there we go. As always, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.